we have now come to the final question. And this one's mostly for Bob, but it's for everybody, but mostly for Bob. Bob's, of course, been a long-time traveling comedian. He knows everybody in some way or another. You've traveled a lot and done a lot of shows in the past and recorded a lot with the great Jim Norton, Chip Chipperson himself. Jim recently got married.
Yes.
Okay. To a a lovely lady, and that's the way it is. Okay. So the question I've got to ask about Jim Norton's wife, Jim Norton's wife or Amy Schumer, who's sexier? I'm gonna start with you, Bob Levy.
Jim Norton's wife.
Absolutely. Would you?
I'll give you the short answer. Jim Norton is a guy that I'm 40 years old now, so I grew up in the late 90s listening to O&A and respecting his comedy, watching his shows on HBO, and seeing him live for years. It's been a pleasure to actually meet him in person and hang with him through my connections at Compound Media. So, yeah, Jim Norton's wife.
Lemmi?
Yeah, no, considering Amy Schumer looks like Nick Swartzen in bad drag, I'm gonna have to go with Jim Norton's wife.
Amy Schumer looks like Cardiff if he was in the sun for a weekend in like Jamaica.
Isn't it amazing that people would rather have sex with Jim Norton's wife because they think Amy Schumer looks like a man?
Oh, that is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But like with Jim, like what did you like? You know how Jim was. He always talked about it. Like it wasn't a big surprise. It was like I knew he got married in Ohio or something, but like that was a surprise. But no, I hit him up and wished him well. And Jim's a good man, and whatever you like in life, and that's the whole thing. It's like why do people always care about it, and when you make it like the way John makes it about like his daughter, it's like you don't have to go there. Just let her live. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it too. It's like I hope she's happy, but to just use that to shield yourself with like babies, like in the war going on over there in Israel and whatever the fuck Palestine. It's like you're putting up kids in front of you to block something, and that's not the way you do it.
Why do you think, Bob, that there was such a seemingly online people were so shocked at Jim marrying Nikki Norton?
Real quick, did you say seemingly?
Men?
Huh?
See, but the whole thing is that why do you think that there was such a seemingly shock outrage when Jim Norton, who's spoken about liking bananas and stuff for his whole life, then suddenly marries and meets Nikki and marries her, and then people are shocked. They're like, "Holy shit, what's going on here?"
I don't know if they were shocked. You know what I mean? I totally wasn't. I didn't know. Once I hit him up, I go by those facts. I don't go by facts that you see on the internet, especially if you know somebody.
Well, I'm just glad that he finally seems happy, because if I had to record with that shithead Sam Roberts every day, I'd be looking to cut my own dick off. Thank you, Lemmi.